Chapter 4, The Mughals 16th to 17th Century. Question answers from class 7th, subject Social Science, History, book Our Past 2. Let's recall. First, match the following: Mansab, rank; Mongol, Uzbek; Sisodia Rajput, Mewar; Rathor Rajput, Marwar; Noor Jahan, Jahangir. So friends, you can match them accordingly. Second, fill in the blanks. A. The five Deccan Sultanates were Berar, Khandesh, Ahmednagar, Bijapur, and Golconda. B. If Zat determined a Mansabdar's rank and salary, Sawar indicated his number of cavalrymen. C. Abul Fazl, Akbar's friend and counselor, helped him frame the idea of Sul-e-Kul so that he could govern a society composed of many religions, cultures, and castes. Question 3. What were the central provinces under the control of the Mughals? Answer. The central provinces under the control of the Mughals were Delhi, Kabul, Mewar, Sindh, Marwar, Gujarat, Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, Chittor, and Deccan. Question 4. What was the relationship between the Mansabdar and the Jagir? Answer. Mansabdars received their salaries as revenue assignments called Jagirs, which were somewhat like Iktars. The Mansabdars did not actually reside in or administer their Jagirs. Rather, they only had the rights to the revenue of their assignments, which was collected for them by their servants, while the Mansabdars themselves served in some other part of the country. Let's understand question 5. What was the role of the Zamindar in Mughal administration? Answer. The role of the Zamindar in the Mughal administration was to collect revenues and taxes from the peasants, which were a source of income for the Mughals. They acted as an intermediate between the Mughals and the peasants, and in some areas, the Zamindars exercised a great deal of power. Question 6. How were the debates with religious scholars important in the formation of Akbar's ideas on governance? Answer. The debates with religious scholars made Akbar realize about the bigotry of religious scholars, as the latter emphasized on rituals and dogmatic practices. Akbar also realized that their teachings created divisions and disharmony amongst his subjects. Disenchanted, Akbar decided to work out new policy of governance in consultation with his trusted friend and counselor Abul Fazl. As a result, he proposed the idea of Sul-e-Kul, universal peace, that is religious tolerance. Question 7. Why did the Mughals emphasize their Timurid and not their Mongol descent? Answer. From their mother's side, the Mughals were descendants of Genghis Khan, died 1227, the Mongol ruler who ruled over parts of China and Central Asia. From their father's side, they were the successors of Timur, died 1404, the ruler of Iran, Iraq, and modern day Turkey. However, the Mughals did not like to be called Mughal or Mongol. This was because Genghis Khan's memory was associated with the massacre of innumerable people, but the Mughals were proud of their Timurid ancestry. Next, let's discuss question 8. How important was the income from land revenue to the stability of the Mughal Empire? Answer. The income from land revenue played an important role in establishing stability in the Mughal Empire. It strengthened the economic system of the empire. The money collected was invested in building forts and for the welfare of subjects. Its importance can be easily assessed from the fact that Todarmal, Akbar's revenue minister, took a 10-year period to carry out the proper calculation of land revenue. Question 9. Why was it important for the Mughals to recruit Mansabdars from diverse backgrounds and not just Turanis and Iranis? Answer. It was important for the Mughals to recruit Mansabdars from diverse backgrounds and not just Turanis and Iranis because A. The empire had expanded to encompass different regions and provinces. Thus, it was needed to provide stability to the empire. B. The problems of common folks would be understood better by the people living with them. C. Mughal also didn't want people to rebel against them on the issue of privileges to Turanis and Iranis. D. They came here to rule, so they needed to respect the diversity of the country in order to have control over it. Question 10. Like the Mughal Empire, India today is also made up of many social and cultural units. Does this pose a challenge to national integration? Answer. Yes. India's social and cultural diversity can pose challenges to national integration. Much like during the Mughal Empire, the Mughals managed diversity by promoting tolerance and inclusivity. Today, India uses its democratic framework, constitutional rights, and policies of secularism to address challenges posed by regional, linguistic, and religious differences, promoting unity in diversity. Question 11. Peasants were vital for the economy of the Mughal Empire. Do you think that they are as important today? Has the gap in the income between the rich and the poor in India changed a great deal from the period of the Mughals? Answer. In today's context, peasants do hold an important place in the economy of India, but the other sectors of economy, such as industries and services, have made a vital place for themselves in the Indian economy. Therefore, today's economy does not totally depend upon peasants. No, the gap in the income between the rich and the poor in India has not changed a great deal from the period of the Mughals, but the incomes have highly increased compared to that period. Next, let's do question 12. The Mughal Empire left its impact on the different regions of the subcontinent in a variety of ways. Find out if it had any impact in the city, village, or region in which you live. Answer. The Mughal Empire has left a lasting impact on many regions of the Indian subcontinent, including the area where I live. Some of the notable influences include A. Architecture. In many cities and towns, including mine, there are Mughal era buildings and monuments that showcase their distinctive architectural style, characterized by grand domes, intricate carvings, and beautiful gardens. B. Language. The influence of the Mughal Empire can also be seen in the local language. Urdu, which developed during the Mughal period, has contributed many words and phrases to the local vernacular. C. Cuisine. The Mughal Empire significantly influenced the local cuisine. Dishes such as biryani, kebabs, and various rich, spicy gravies have their roots in Mughal cooking traditions. D. Art and culture. The Mughals were great patrons of the arts. In my region, traditional art forms, music, and dance have been influenced by Mughal styles, contributing to the rich cultural tapestry of the area. E. Administration. Some aspects of the administrative systems introduced by the Mughals, such as land revenue systems, have influenced the local governance structures and practices even today. Friends, we have completed all the question answers from chapter 4, the Mughals 16th to 17th century. If you like the video, kindly like it and share it with your friends. You can support me with channel membership and super thanks. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.